Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales of Middle-earth, the series in which we explore stories and locations unrelated to our journey in Citadel Guard Adventures. I am Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and today we have a kind of special episode. We will be doing something that it's only available during the anniversary event that it's currently happening in the game, and that is the Scavenger Hunt. Basically, we'll need to travel to the party tree and answer a summons, but I don't have those with me as of this moment. I kind of started this a little bit last year, so I'm gonna cut back to that time, show you what I don't have right now, and be back with this so that we can start the Scavenging Hunt. So be right back. So the very first time you log in during the anniversary festival, you will complete a deed, which is right over here. The anniversary Scavenger Hunt, Waldo Rumble needs your assistance, and you will also receive a mail from Waldo Rumble. To whom it may concern, your urgent assistance is requested for a most important matter. It is an event most peculiar and unprecedented, nor has its like been seen or heard of in living memory in the Shire. You see, well, the point is that there are proper planning procedures in place, and festivals have run smoothly as a result of their observance, as anyone can plainly see. And we know our holidays here about as well as we know our own names, and one cannot simply just go around making up one's own. Not to mention the waste of otherwise perfectly good paper, ribbon, ink, and other supplies. And who shall be called upon to clean it up after the whole affair is sorted out? I shall, no doubt. The key thing is, the party planning committee is in an uproar, you see, and they seem to think I must know what to do about it, or they suspect, and justly, I have some part in it. But I am at a loss and truly at my wit's end, and very much in need of any assistance you could provide. Looking forward to your prompt reply, Mr. Waldo Rumble, Director of Labor. And you're receiving here a map to the party tree. We're gonna detach this item, but we are not gonna begin the Scavenger Quest yet, because as you see here, I'm not high level enough yet to do all the quests in the Scavenger Hunt, and technically you can do the Eriador versions of those quests, but I much rather do the entire thing, the full list and everything. But for that, we need to be able to access at least the Black Gate of Mordor at level 105, if memory serves me right. So I'm gonna be back with you in just a moment, as soon as I earn a few more levels so that I can do the entire Scavenger Hunt. So I'll be back with you in just a bit. Alright, there we have it. So that's all that you get as far as the Scavenging Hunt goes. That email, no quest just yet. So we will travel to the party tree and we'll start this Scavenging Hunt. This, as far as I remember, is something that was introduced to the game on the 10th anniversary, the first 10 quests, and then an extra was added for the 11th anniversary. So, as I was mentioning before, you need to have access to all level 105 areas if you want to complete the first 10 years, and the level 115 areas if you want to do level 11. So that's why I preferred to wait until I was high level enough. Here we are. So, oh my god, there's a lot of people in here. Poor Waldo. Well, okay, I hope you're okay in there. So the anniversary Scavenger Hunt, year 1. I'm also very excited to be doing this, girlie. You have come in answer to my correspondence. I must apologize if it was a bit disjointed and rambled here and there. I have been in a terrible state. The thing is, well, just look at the party tree. Overnight, some mischievous malefactor has covered it in all of that all of that, whatever it is. And as I stated in my letter, don't ask me why, but the party planning committee has decided I must have something to do with it, or that I am the one who should get to the bottom of it. Only I haven't the first idea where to begin. Will you help me, my good man? Just go over and take one of those down and see if you can make heads or tails of it. I certainly can't. Are they lists or riddles? Get one of them well and fully worked out, and I think we'll be getting somewhere. So, as you see, we'll need to check these scrolls on the party tree. You can pick whatever, whichever one you prefer. You will see here that you can pick from the area door or the regular year 1 options. And that is because if you have a max level of 50, if you are not all the way there yet, you can talk to Waldo's niece and do the area door ones instead. But I was waiting for this level range for a reason. Is I want to do it all. You see here that for year 1 and for every single year you have 3 options. You can pick tales, travels, or tribals. So tales, as the name states, you will be really visiting some stories, some characters. For the travels, you will be going to different locations that you have already visited. And trifles is fighting challenges. All in the idea of reminiscing and revisiting some places and locations and moments that had shaped LOTRO up to that point. If you ask me, I always choose the tales. I think the storytelling component to it works better, or what the anniversary, the Scavenger Hunt is trying to do. If you look at here in Towering Moments, the travel one, you just need to visit some places, a lot of places, but that's basically it. And for the old foes, you just gotta find some of the old signature and elite, I think, monsters you have fought. But the Tales one, I think, is a little bit more fun. This Scavenger Hunt card has a list of things to find. They could be anywhere. So, gather remembrances in Bag End, talk to Lovelia, pat Farmer Maggot's dogs, enjoy a meal in Tom Bombadil's house, dance on a table in the Prancing Pony, talk to Frodo in Bilbo's room in Rivendell, Weathertop, Amon Hen, the Dead Marshes, and Hennet Anun. Good thing, thank Lord, that we can make quick work of all these, thanks to the Warden Masters, most of them, in any case. Our first stop is Bag End, just atop the hill, and talking to Lovelia over there.
It's been a foul day, it has.
Can you believe it? They left their dirty dishes. Well, good riddance that lot, I say. So, Lovelia here is referring to the fact that Frodo, Sam, and Pippin, when they sold Bag End to her, they left her the dirty dishes of their last dinner in Bag End on the 22nd of September, on Frodo's birthday, before they set for Creek Hollow. So, of course, Lovelia was not gonna get that receive that very kindly, but of course the hobbits didn't care. We are picking up the remembrances in here. We're just missing one, and it's over there. A fond feeling of nostalgia for this location sweeps through your body. Of course, this is the start of our journey, not Beriathan's journey, but the rings, and Frodo's and Sam's journey, which in the end is the important one. Beriathan and even the other members of the Fellowship of the Ring were just doing their own thing, but the real important journey was Frodo's. Now we need to go to Farmer Maggot's farm. We're gonna grab the worsted for this one. All with the idea of doing this as fast as possible. What else can I tell you in the meantime? Well, unrelated to the Scavenger Hunt, but It's been a while since last time I recorded, and you can see that right now I'm a few levels ahead of the current state of the walkthrough in Gondor. But as I told you a few months ago, I was just recording the game at a quick pace. I was just trying to reach the end game before my son was born. I was having a lot of fun, so that wasn't really that hard to do. My son was born before I could reach the end game, as you can see. So I took a break from the game to focus on that. And I used my spare time to play other games that didn't require me to interact with people and record, as I wasn't sure I could guarantee I would have that space. So I was just focusing on single player experiences, revisiting some old favorites of mine. I had a great time, but the anniversary event was the perfect moment to jump back in LOTRO, especially with all the gifts and all the things the team is doing for these year celebrations, which have been amazing. I mean, that was the main reason I went back. I was so excited to claim all the gifts and get in on the celebrations, and then playing back with all my LOTRO characters. I got the itch again, you know what I mean? So, my son's still a little too young for my taste. He still is not sleeping through the entire night. But I decided to risk it and just say, well, I need to be back in LOTRO. So that's where I am. But since I spent so long away from the game, I feel kind of lost. I got some expansion, some extra goodies, plus all the goodies that you get from the anniversary gifts. And I am kind of overwhelmed by all the things I have in my bags and in my skill bars, and I'm not sure I am keeping track of all of it. So, in a way, recording this anniversary episode also lets me get back in a game and get acquainted with everything that I have, see if I am missing something before I jump back into the main series. So what do we have here? Grip and Fang. So we're gonna pat this good boy here, nice dog, when you're not trying to eat me or any other hobbits. And the same to you, Fang. So nice talking to you, Farmer Maggot. I'll hope to see you again sometime. We'll see. You see, that's what I like about this Tales section of the Scavenger Hunt. There's not a storyline per se driving it all, but you are actually revisiting, following the steps of different members of the Fellowship. And that's what I find so engaging about this one. So year one, as you can see, is Frodo. So we follow Frodo's footsteps from Bag End all the way to Henneth Anun in Ithilien, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like those videos that you can find on YouTube as well. Redoing this character's path, I've seen Bilbo's path, for example, from Bag End to the Lonely Mountain and back there and back again. But the Fellowship, there are also some videos about the Fellowship's journey and some other videos about just going from one tip to the map to the other. So I get that kind of feeling doing these Tales quests, and I feel I'm working with a Fellowship in a way. So to me, that's more fun than just doing the travels or trifles. Just seems those two seem too by the numbers in my opinion. These ones are a little bit more engaging. Now I am picking this Stablemaster in Brandybuck. In Backland. so that we can unlock some of the new swift travel options that were introduced with update 33. The Yondershire. I haven't visited the Yondershire yet. I don't know what's going on that area. I'm very excited to go there eventually. But I did notice that some new swift travel options were added on locations that I had already visited. In Hobbiton, in Buckland. So you will not have the swift travel option unlocked unless you come back to this area once again, talk to the Stablemaster, and that will allow you to get the swift travel. You can still get regular travel though, so not a big deal, but oh my god, so good having finally a swift travel option from Mikel Delving to Hobbiton, especially for the anniversary festival, because it lets you getting back to the party tree quicker. Also, all the gift delivery quest line can be done a lot quicker with that swift travel as well. It was a long time coming, if you ask me. And some of the other swift travel options that were added to Dweeland. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy in the Spring Festival next year when I can finally swift travel from Killandim to Dweeland and do the shrew stomping game faster. Riding there was just tedious. Didn't add anything to the anniversary, to the Spring Festival, sorry. So I'm really happy to see these little quality of life improvements done on low level areas. Yondershire, of course, is not the first one of them. We had the Wildwood on 2021. I have not been to Wildwood yet, but it's on my radar. After that, on update 32, we have the Angle of Mythidol on the Troll Shaws. I haven't done that one either. I haven't even revisited the stable masters of the Troll Shaws to re-unlock those locations, as that happened when the Angle was released. And now with update 33, we got the Yondershire. And that one, of course, is on my to-do list as well. But well, I want to finish what I'm doing right now with the Black Book of Mordor before I jump to these low-level areas. So, not forgetting about them, but now is not the time. Oh my god, I missed Tom Bombadil's house. Oh man. You see, I got too distracted talking to you and I totally forgot about Tom Bombadil. And I feel kind of bad about it because I do enjoy Tom Bombadil in the books and on the game. But I mean, I'm not one of those people that says the book would be better without Tom Bombadil. I enjoyed Tom Bombadil quite a lot. I used to think like that when I was younger, but not anymore. Oh man. What can I do to save me some time and get back to Tom Bombadil's as fast as I can? We'll see in just a moment. Dance on a table in the Prancing Pony. Like, yeah, this table. He leaped in the air, rolled off the table, and then simply vanished. Which of course doesn't have the same impact without Tom Bombadil, but okay. Now, the thing with the new swift travel options that were added to Buckland, that swift travel route will come so handy right now, but as far as I know, Brilland is not connected to Buckland that way. So I think we'll need to pick a swift travel to Mikel Delving and then from Mikel Delving to Buckland. That certainly beats riding back there in my opinion, even though it's a little bit complicated, but let's go.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, you see Buckland is not in there. So we just need to go back to Mikel Delving. Oh my god. From there, what can we do? to make this go faster. We need to get to the Inn of the Forsaken so that we can ride to the Rangers camp in Weathertop.
Hello there.
So we'll see. Oh, I'm so glad I got the Swift Travel in Buckland. Kinda makes up for my mistake. Of course, it wouldn't be an episode of Citadel Guard Adventures or Tales of Middle-earth without a really, really silly mistake. I mean, the door was right there. How did I miss this? I don't know. So, navigating the old forest on a war steed is a pain. We're gonna get on the regular steed. Just gotta get back to... well, not get back, but get to Tom Bombadil's house as fast as I can. I mean, even with the journeyman riding trade, it's gonna take a while. But I do have it. Not sure if I have already told you that, or maybe not sure if that has already come up on the main series, but a few months ago I got myself the journeyman riding trade. And it's so good to have. It's so fun too, if you have a hobby horse. And seeing your character fly through the map, basically. My god, now I'm lost again. Ah, jeez, the old forest. Gotta get back to the Witty Windle. Thankfully, the forest itself always wants to get you to the Witty Windle, so it's not a big deal. Ah, good old Man Willow, there you are. Not interested in you right now. Of course, the horse can't come through here. Enjoy a meal in Tom Bombadil's house. So, a hearty meal. Very good. The food is hearty and wholesome. The drink is clear, cold water. Yeah, the perfect meal to start such a long journey. So let me check here on the collection tab. Forsaken Inn. Brilliant Homesteads. Swift Travel. What should I do? Should I ride there? Should I ride from Ostguruth? I mean, seems like the fastest way now if there is not a swift travel to the Inn of the Forsaken. Hopefully, at some point it will be added. Just like Gerrit Luin and the Shire have, and the Trollshaws too, have received some really nice quality of life improvements. I think the Lone Lands could get a couple. I mean, I enjoy the Lone Lands. I know a few players in a game who skip it. Don't see why. I think it's an amazing area, and I don't see what could be done to improve this a lot, to be honest with you. But swift travel to the Forsaken Inn is definitely top of the list. Thankfully, Weathertop is not that far. Ranger camp in Weathertop. The Rangers camp beneath Weathertop is not Condite's camp. Or maybe it is. Because I do remember that really close to Condite's camp you can find... well, maybe it's not the camp, but there is some sort of cache the Rangers use to store provisions. You can find wood in there. We'll need to go there and see. So we need to go to Weathertop, then we'll need to go to Amon Hen, how do we go to Almonhan? We'll need a swift travel from East Rohan. Please hurry up. Well, we're getting there to Weathertop. No, 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 careful! Oh, jeez. There should also be a swift travel to Kandite's camp. I mean, you only need to visit Kandite's camp like 3 times throughout the entire game. At the start of Volume 2, at the end of Volume 2, okay, Volume 2 no, Volume 1, Book 2. At the start and the end of those 2, oh my god, what is happening here? Okay, no shortcuts, gotcha. So, at the beginning and the end of Volume 1, Book 2, and then when you are gathering the Rangers on Volume 3, that's the only 3 moments in which you need to get to Kandite's camp, so it's not that necessary, but my god, we should really have it. We could really use it. Yeah, I don't think I've been here since I was doing Volume 3, getting all the Rangers. But I always enjoy the Lowlands. Especially, I'm sure I already mentioned that when I was originally here, but I think the western side of the Lowlands is masterclass. I mean, it's great in terms of design and quest flow and player engagement. I mean, turning in close to 20 quests at once in the Forsaken Inn. That's an amazing feeling. That's what I like about it. But then when you get to Lostgirth, kinda lose a little bit of that. Okay, now this is the encampment. Faint. And even as his wound, he glimpsed Strider leaping out with a flaming brand. There we go. What do we need to do now? Well, we need to go to Rivendell, but what I was looking for in here, not gonna spend a lot of time looking for it. It's not important per se, but I just wanted to double check that location with the wood and the provisions. Yeah, you see it in there? I knew it wasn't here. So this is not a camp. The camp is... well, this is the camp. You can see where they were attacked. So I'm not sure why we needed to do that in Kandite's camp. But this was the place. You see, here they got a wood. They camped in here, and that's when the Black Riders attacked Frodo. Alright, now off to Rivendell it is. Gotta talk to Frodo in there. Then we'll need to go to the Dead Marshes. I'm thinking on... I mean, we have 2 options to get to the Dead Marshes. We can either go to Dol Amroth, and from there the Cave of the Avalrim and the Swift Travel. Or we can go to the Camp of the Host and ride to the Dead Marshes in there. Look for the portal. You know what? This is also the perfect time to grab.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, Stablemaster in Rivendell. It's not doing a lot right now, but, well, it helps. You know, I should also get the Stablemaster in the stables, just in case. So this Stablemaster was added to provide easier access to the library, to the archives, for the legendary items. As you can see here, I have not switch to the new legendary items just yet because having maxed out imbued items, I think at this level is slightly more beneficial than the new ones. I think the sweet spot to switch is level 121. But I'm not so sure anymore, so I want to double check that and maybe get me some new items right now.
Just a moment.
Well, not on this video, but before I continue with the main series. How glad I am that old Gandalf and Strider and my old friends shall be with me when we go. Though I wonder how far and where we shall part ways along the path if it comes to that. I cannot tell you, Frodo. I will ruin the journey for you. So I think we're gonna go to the camp of the host. Yeah. What? No. Amonhen. We need to go to Amonhen. Rohan. We're gonna go to Snowbourne. And please tell me we have a swift travel to Snowbourne. And from Snowbourne to the East Wall. Still gonna take some time getting to the top of Amonhen, but if we can save some time.
What brings you to these lands?
Parthgalen, yeah, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's been close to a year as well since the last time I was in Rohan. I mean, now in hindsight, I think I was still able to progress quite a lot in the game. And I'm glad I did. That gave me the time to, well, start releasing what I have already recorded and take the pressure of the schedule off my shoulders for a while. Because I always promised myself I will only keep doing the series as long as it is fun. And I think as much as I love LOTRO, as much as I think this is the greatest version of Middle-earth you can get yourself lost in, apart from the books, I mean, even then, you still need some time away from it and doing other things. And every time you come back, you are reminded of why you love the game. But at least for me, I've always found myself in need of these short breaks. Every once in a while, every 3-4 years, just a couple months to do something else, and then coming back to Middle-earth. Sit in the chair atop Amonhen. You know what? I did that the first time I came here. Should have credited me for that. From the high perch over the Entwash, the beacon hill stands silent in the distance. Yeah, I had already seen the beacon hills, and I have even been to the beacon hills as well, even though it's still gonna take a little bit longer before the main series reaches that point. Now is the time of mastering in the camp of the host and going to the Dead Marshes, as we are following Frodo's footsteps, and we'll end this in Enethanon and then go for year 2. Assistant herbalists? No, not right now. I mean, I do want to complete the deed and get the steed and, well, complete this. this part of the game, something that I have never done, but it's just that, oh my god, it takes so long. At some point I'll be back in Ithilien to finish all the Herbalist quests, but oh my god, now is not the time. I don't think I could handle that. But you know what we can do now that we're here? If by any chance we find some scholar nodes, I can grab myself some of those. I still need some reputation with the factions in here, so we need to get crafting. Doesn't hurt to get a couple of these. And maybe I should also be picking flowers, but I don't want to spend a lot of time in here. The focus of today is completing year 1, possibly year 2, I hope. So really need to get going. Where is the portal exactly? My god, I'm not quite sure, but well, basically just need to follow these gigantic reeds and we will eventually find it. A roving thread. Why oh why do you need to be here when I'm not looking for you? Ah, there we go. That was it. Alright, as you can see here, I've been to the dead marshes already. You can also guess that by my level. At this level range, you are supposed to be somewhere else. So yeah, I made sure to do everything I could in the dead marshes before moving on. I even think we can switch to assailment so that when we find the spirits, we can dispatch them. I think the spirits should be on this northern area of the marshes. I hope I'm right. I don't remember. Not so sure. I probably shouldn't be swimming on this water either, but well, what can I say? I'm in a hurry. Oh, come on. Let me get back to the land, please. There we go. Oh, I see the lights. But where are the spirits? Oh god, I just hope that year 2 goes a little bit quicker than this one, but yeah. All scavenger hunts, doesn't matter if you're doing tales, travels or trifles, they do take a while. You need to do a lot of stuff on each one of them. But even so, I still think the fastest one is always Travels. Not Travels, no, Tails. Oh, come on. Oh, Garlic, what happened to you? You don't take too well this kind of instant spaces and transitions, right? Okay. There's another one in here. We're just missing one more. But this map is always kind of confusing. Just one more, please. Oh, for God's sake. You know, there is a path from the camp on the Dead Marshes to this area that doesn't take you through all this water. Should have taken that path. Yeah, there we go. Here, the last one we need. Oh, come on. You just go down. Thank you. Now, Henneth Annen. Okay, this one. Gather remembrances. Alright, alright. There's one in here. No, I'm not assisting the herbalists. The recall adventures past. There's another one in here. Nostalgia. Through your body, yeah. There's another one. Alright, that's a Herbalist Quest I had forgotten I needed to complete, but I'm gonna save that for when I am doing assisting the Herbalist so that it counts towards that. So for the time being, well, just gotta keep gathering remembrances in here. Garlic is no longer working. We just need to summon him once again. There we go. And please this time, don't get crazy. There's another remembrance in here. Oh my god, I forgot how beautiful Ithilien looks at day. Is that Kyrandros? Yeah. Yes, Garlic. This place is great. I love it. I had a great time in Ithilien. Well, that's true for most of the areas in the game. But Ithilien does leave a mark with how beautiful it is. No, no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. No. Take this. You completed the Scavenger Hunt card. And new deed, the Path of the Fellowship. Awesome. So we need to complete all 10 years doing the Tales cards. Which is what I'm planning to do anyway, so no biggie. The only one I remember is a little bit annoying is Gandalf. Gandalf's card, I think that's year 9, year 10. You need to complete a few skirmishes on that one. And that kinda sucks, but other than that, we should be good.
How can I be of service?
And today, I think we only have time for one more. And that's pushing it, but willing to take the risk. You found every last thing written on the paper? My, but I hardly know what any of those are. You must be well traveled, friend Warden. Seem far off locales like Archet or Bria, am I right? Well, if you can believe it, these malefactors have left some rewards behind as well. Snuck them right under the table right beside me. Do they expect me to play a part in this game? Bah, I do hate to see a good gift go to waste, so here. Have this for helping me and being such a good sport about it all. Oh, that's interesting. Because we got Farmer Maggot's dog. Okay. It's not one that I usually use. I always forget. You have it, but you can have fun. That's amazing. If a little lore breaking, so I'm gonna stick with Garlic if you don't mind. We also got this scrap of paper that should come in handy for later, and a housing item that I hope to use at some point on one of my houses. I mean, I already have a couple of these, but I'll see if I can find another spot for this new one.
What mischievous malefactor is behind all this?
Lazy Waldo, I am sure you said to yourself. Hasn't even tried to take those things down. Well, I have tried, I'll have you know. And whoever's behind this prank puts them back up again. It's unauthorized, I tell you. Please, take another one of the cards and see what you can do. Of course I will. So, year 2. Sam. Tavern Crawl. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just that those travel ones take such a long time, and here Reflections. You need to complete all these instances as well, so... No, that's a lot. Tales it is, once again. This Scavenger Hunt card has a list of things to find. It could be anywhere. So, pay your respects and bow to old Gaffer Gamgee, fetch a small beer for Rosie Cotton, eavesdrop at the window of Bag End, visit Bill the Pony in Bria the Prancing Pony, defeat Knickerbrickers in Mitchwater Marsh, check your fisting challenge at Old Man Willow, talk to Samwise on Kirin Amroth in Lothlorien, cook a stew with taters and a brass of conies, 3 taters and 2 conies, check your fist at Gollum by the Anduin near Thinglad, and recall with Sam in Rivendell the time he saw an Oliphant. So, a lot, it seems.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
So, let's get going. Once again, back to Bag End. We need to eavesdrop. I think I'm gonna drop all these other quests that I'm not currently doing, so that I can see the full list of objectives in here. Where do I need? Ah, window here. Sam's shears had long been silent as he listened at the window to that Gandalf and Master Frodo talking. So of course, this is where Sam's adventure began as well. Some innocent eavesdropping, if you're willing to name it that. It wasn't, but you get what I mean. Anyway, now we're going to gather Gamgee, Rosie Cotton, and then it would be Tom Bombadil. Well, not Bombadil, but the old Man Willow. Here we have the gaffer. What sort of fellow was he? The gaffer didn't know, but he wasn't a hobbit. Tall and black-clad and stooped over. Yeah, it's so fun when you can follow this chronologically. So we're not gonna miss the old Man Willow this time. The old forest. We will remember to visit the old forest. It bestowed a journey through Middle-earth. What do we have here? Complete the 10 years, whichever ones you like. And you get a nice steed, a white stack, okay, that's good. And an armor, which also looks really nice, but I don't have space in my inventory or my storage to open that box. So it's gonna be left unopened for the time being. Hopefully there will be a sale of storage soon so that I can do just that. Now, my god, where's Rosie? I don't remember. She should be by water, if I remember correctly, and I think she's around this area over here. One of these houses. You should be able to find Rosie around. Yeah, here's Rosie, but of course we don't have the beer. Where do we go? Come on. Do we need to go to a tavern or something? I don't remember this one. Do we need to go to the Green Dragon, maybe? The Ivy Bush? Let's try the Green Dragon. Come on. Do I need to buy the beer? Do I need to find a beer lying around? Oh my god, I can't remember.
If you need something, speak up.
Vintage Reserve. Come on. Get this one. I don't think that's it. But I can't be sure, so let us try and see. Nope. Of course, that's not it. Purchase a small beer at the Green Dragon. But I didn't see it. So I was on the right track. I just missed what I actually needed. Once again, Tuesday's afternoon. This happens so often. I don't see it. Ah, there we go. Red wine, white wine, pint of ale, breath ale, hard cider. Where's the beer? Mead, small beer. There we go. Yeah, I should have checked that inventory I should have checked the stock a little bit slowly. Pay more attention to it. There we go. How sweet of you! You know, just my favorite drink. Yeah, enjoy it, Rosie. Where do I get the Connie and the taters? I'm already thinking about that. Oh my god. The taters need to be bought. Oh. It seems a visit to the auction house is in order.
How do you do?
Buckland, swift travel, my god, thank you. So once again, for the third time today, the Stablemaster in Buckland, and we will be visiting the old forest. So, what was the route I took again to get to the old Man Willow? Just continue east until you basically can't go any further and then go south and look for the way to Windle, basically. That's what I did. I mean, following the Hobbit footsteps is always a good idea, so go to the Bold Hill and from there the forest will guide you to the river. There we are, the Old Man Willow. So we need to challenge the Old Man Willow. Just need to be able to target him. Just like that. If these three don't let them go, I'll have it down if I have to know it. And your courage is commendable, Sam, but that's not gonna happen. Alright, now off to the prancing pony. Let's look for Bill. You know what? There's an auction house in here. Let's see if we can find what we need.
Hello there.
Taters. I'm not purchasing 100 taters just for this quest. Or 500 taters. No, I'm not doing it. 3 taters and 2 connies. Yeah. You know what's up, man. Or lady. Anyway, get in it. By any chance, do you have the connies?
Be of service.
I mean, they can be bought from a grocer, so... Yeah, I don't think that was gonna happen. But at least that's a little bit easier to find. Like here.
Can I help you find something, friend?
Coney, how many? 2 conies. 1 and 2, yeah. So glad we didn't have to spend a lot of time looking for those supplies. All in all, I think Sam's quest is a little bit shorter than Frodo's. If you have what you need. Here's Bill. You feed old Bill a carrot. He eyes you with doleful appreciation. 12 silver pennies was at least 3 times his worth, perhaps, but he would earn far more in service before the journey was through. That you did, my good boy. Now, let's take swift travel to Southbury, I guess, so that we can go to the Marshes.
How can I be of service?
Southbury, there we go. And now the Marshes. So let us ride. The theater, let us get it. Yeah. Please hurry up to the Marshes. Please let there be plenty of knickerbreakers. Usually there are, but I'm not sure if maybe there is another player doing the same quest. Maybe a low-level player just leveling up in the Marshes. You never know. Oh, knickerbreaker. Here's one. And of course, now that I'm not looking for them, the sickle flies are just everywhere and no knickerbreakers inside. Figures. You. And you. And you. You. And finally you. Alright, now let us go once again back to Rivendell, very similar to Frodo's quest. Many of the places are the same, of course, they spend all the time together. Stands to reason. Ah, you know what? I missed Stablemaster here in Rivendell. But oh my god, we are so hard pressed for time to finish this one that I don't think I'm gonna go there anyway. Alright. So, Sam. Please just give me some text. Don't make me replay an instance or something. I don't have the time right now for that. Ah. I've never told it rightly myself, mind you, so if it's all the same, this is how old Mavlung liked to recount it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
As he and the other rangers prepared a trap for the men of Harad at Cirith Negin, Mablung found his discussion with the halflings loudly interrupted. I spoke with the halflings for a time, and they asked much about me and my brethren.
What are your names, and where are you from? I am Mavlung, and my companion is Damrod. We are Rangers of Ithilien. We are descended from a long line of folk who call these woods home, and Stuart Denethor has charged us with its protection. We seldom roam this far with him, but today we come to ambush the evil men from Harad. Curse the Haradrim. They are under the sway of the enemy. Alas, I fear that Gondor will fall. His strength and malice have grown great indeed, and there is little hope for Minas Tirith. But we do not sit idle. The Southrons march brazenly and heedlessly upon our own roads to swell the hosts of Mordor. They shall not pass unchallenged, not while Faramir leads our host. His life seems charmed, as if fate spares him for some greater end. It sounds like the smithing of thousands blacksmiths all together. This is as near as I should like them to get. They are coming. They have broken through the trap and our captain pursues. You coming, Sam? Yeah, of course you
The
do.
trap had failed, for the Southrons broke through as arrows flew above us.
Come on, Sam. Ah, there he comes. There he is.
A great trumpet sounded as the Mumak rushed forth, and in madness it slew all caught in its path.
Mumak! Mumak! May the Valar save us! No, but take a look. Much like Sam, I also want to take a good look at it before we go. An oliphant. So they exist, and I have gotten to see one. What a tale! Well, no one shall believe me if I tell them. Whew. If that's all over and done, I think I'll have a sleep. Sleep while you're able. If the captain returns, he will want to depart swiftly. The enemy will pursue us when the news reaches him. Go quietly when you leave, no need to disturb me. I doubt the captain will leave you unattended in the woods, Master Samwise, but we shall see.
I remained with the halflings as they slept and awaited my captain's return.
That is all I have to tell, my friend. Well, I am glad that's the case. I seem to remember that all the Rangers' stories were to be told at the same time. I mean, I thought that instance was gonna take us all the way to here, to Henethanun, so I'm glad to see it was just that one. So, well, now that we are here in Ithilien, I think this is the best time to cook the stew. As close as we can be. You cook up a tasty stew. Now we just need to go to Kirin Amroth. And to the Anduin. So I think we're making great time. I think Sam's tale is definitely shorter than Frodo's. For which I'm grateful. But at this rate, I think I'm gonna spend a long time doing all these scavenger quests. If we have 11 years of them. And they take quite a while.
Greetings to you.
So anyway, we're going to Kirin Amroth. So, Sam, is he up or down? I'm not sure, but I seem to remember he's up on the flat. God, I hope I'm right. Kirin Amroth, February the 15th. Yeah. Nope. They were down below. God. Here.
I hate to ask, but do you think you could help me with something?
Now these elves aren't wanderers. They seem to belong here. More even than hobbits in the Shire. And if there's any magic about, it's right down deep, where I can't lay my hands on it, in a matter of speaking. Yeah, I get what you mean, Sam. That's it for this place. Now we just need to go to the Great River and look for Gollum. So from here, from Stangard, we take the swift travel to Thingland, and then we look where we need to be. Let us go. Alright, here we are. Where exactly the shore we need to be? Whoopsie. Almost there. Thankfully, nobody's attacking us here. And just go about our business. Yeah, here we have good old Gollum. We'd better be a bit more watchful, or we'll feel some nasty fingers around our necks one of these nights. You completed the Scavenger Hunt card. So now we just need to go back to Waldo.
Hello there.
Hello, good man, how are you doing? How did this one go? Did the list shed any light on the culprits of this little game? Did it make the slightest bit of sense to you? Well, it doesn't to me. Yes, there is indeed another reward. Somehow I've been coaxed against my will to participate in this madness. The party planning committee will hear about this. So, what do we have in here now? We have another scrap of paper. Tell them build a pony, which is nice, but I don't think I'm gonna be using that one. And we also have another housing item. So that's it for the first 2 years of the Scavenger Hunt. We don't have any more time today for the other one, so we'll need to go through this at this pace, it seems. So for the time being, this has been all on today's episode. Thank you for watching this episode of Tales of Middle-earth. Join me next time when we will explore many more locations and stories that are still left untold. For the time being, this has been Beriathan of the Citadel Guard Gondor, and I'll see you on the next one, my friends.